Big drops in the homicide rate and violent crime, largest drops in the country, 58%. We're seeing huge drops in crime downtown as well.
Denver 7 chief investigative reporter sat down with Denver's mayor to hear his accomplishments and challenges ahead of his State of the City address next week. Mayor Johnston touted low crime rates, so we wanted to know just how Denver police are keeping you safe. Glad you're with us here on Denver 7 News at 6 tonight. I'm Shannon Ogden.
And I'm Jessica Porter. Tonight, Denver 7 is getting access to year-to-date homicide numbers in Denver. The city's top cop telling our Veronica Acosta about the solutions his department has put in place to get those numbers to the lowest they've been in more than a decade.
Veronica breaking down the numbers and speaking with an organization taking on the responsibility of helping the community.
Homicides and crime in Denver are top of mind for those who call it home, as well as those at the helm of public safety.
It's been a high priority.
Denver's chief of police, Ron Thomas, sitting down with Denver 7 Thursday, touting the third lowest number of homicides in Denver year to date in more than 10 years.
Obviously, we're doing very well.
As of July 13th, there were 20 homicides in Denver so far this year. As of that date in 2024, 27 homicides. In 2023, there were 43, and in 2022, 53. The number is declining dramatically for several consecutive years. The only years with lower numbers up to this point, 2010 with 19 and 2014 with 14 homicides. The steady decline is something Chief Thomas says he and his department have strategically worked toward.
We've employed a number of strategies in some of our hotspots, some of our, violent crime hotspots. What you'll see is a lot of places that have been neglected by the city, places that poor infrastructure and things like that. And so as a city, we'll step in and we'll make infrastructure improvements, improve lighting, cameras, economic development, helping people in those areas have more vibrant businesses and things like that, activation and things like that.
Thomas believes another big part of the solution, looping in community. Advocates like the Struggle of Love Foundation, members of the violence reduction team, say their goal is to prevent more crime by talking to families one-on-one.
We're the people who, when it happens, we go knock on your door afterwards. We don't want to know why it happened. We want to see what we can do to make sure it doesn't happen again.
And Chief Thomas says this reduction is a win, but there's always room for improvement.
A year from now, I want to be able to talk about how this was the safest year in Denver's history.
In Denver, Veronica Acosta, Denver 7.
Going in depth, several businesses in the 16th Street area say they're optimistic that recent changes could mean a brighter future. Those businesses have noticed a rise in police activity there, along with a drop in shoplifting. They hope that, along with an end to construction, could mean better business going forward. We heard from them ahead of the city's 16th Street reopening earlier this year. One owner had a so-called Denver crime spike fee that he would charge customers, but that's now over.
I ended it because things had started to look and feel normal. They started to look and feel like when I had bought the business.
Numbers from the Downtown Denver Partnership show that foot traffic is trending up, but still has not reached pre-pandemic levels.